So have you ever done one of these where you had some sort of connection?
Never. No. Like I was just thinking this, based on what you told me, this is the first time we've ever done any kind of paranormal investigation where someone in the group has a connection to the place that we're at. So this is all new. Maybe that'll be to our advantage. Maybe, more spirits will be active. Maybe the person there'll be some energy remaining from them. I don't know, but I definitely think it's going to give it a different dynamic. So we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
What's going on, Unfazed crew? It's been a while, but here we are at, actually I don't know the name of the cemetery. Max, where are we?
Herman? What is it? I forget.
The Herman Munster Cemetery. No, I'm sorry.
We'll look it up.
We're at a
Is
place.
the Hansen Mortuary.
Hansen Mortuary.
Hansen Mortuary. Hansen Mortuary and Cemetery. Here I am, joined by Max Masano.
Hello.
And, of course,
Emmett Masano.
Emmett Masano. Hyphenated.
Max and Emmett
Lefebvre. Anyway, so we're going to do a little paranormal investigation. We're going to kick the month of October off right. We're going to go around and we're going to be very respectful because Max has some ties to this cemetery. But we're going to cruise around. We're going to see what we can see if we encounter anything, and bust some ghosts.
This is one of the most, I think, sort of upscale, I don't know if that's a proper term to use for a cemetery, but it's one of the more just nice, pricey, upscale cemeteries that we visited. Very pleasant, very beautiful. We have some stone features and lots of well-kept foliage and some really beautiful stones and a really cool sort of modern church in the middle. So it's going to be an interesting one, more pleasant to the eye. We've visited a lot of very sketchy, old, forgotten cemeteries, so this one's sort of the polar opposite of that.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's go. She was going through a very tumultuous time when she was murdered. She was actually sitting on the toilet, and she was at the time dealing with illicit drugs, and Hell's Angels came in, about 2 or 3 of them, found her on the pot and shot her with an Uzi about 18 times. And so she got buried right over there. I was here for the funeral, and I was really good friends with her husband, and we've actually basically summoned her. We were sitting at a park near my house, we kind of all lived in the same neighborhood, and one night we were talking about her and said, "Hey, Christina, if you're around, give us some sort of signal." And immediately the entire, a rush of cold air came over the entire park and froze water droplets on all of the grass blades, and the whole place turned into just ice. And the cold was unbearable. It was freezing. And at that moment, I knew that Bethany had come to us, and she was giving us a message that she is between worlds. She's able to still interact with us. And that was, say, about 8 or 9 years ago. So I hope that she's moved on, and if she hasn't, if she's still feeling torment and she's stuck between worlds, you know, we just want to come here and give her some peace, let her know that, you know, I remember her and, you know, loved her very much. So I think this is a good chance to do that. And also, you know, it's really nice out, and
It's beautiful, yeah.
it's a beautiful cemetery. I think there's a weird connotation with cemeteries of people associated with, you know, death and all that, but it's, you know, it's a remembrance, and
Exactly.
it's an important thing to come here and visit your loved ones. I really do believe that there is a fourth dimension that we're sort of, as humans, we are dipping our toes into this fourth dimension, but we can't quite understand it or perceive it through our sensors. And this is a good way to sort of, you know, just experience that.
Awesome. Thanks, man. All right. Now, I did forget my EMF detector, but I have Emmett, so I have my EMMETT detector. All right, now it's pretty muddy here, so I don't know if we want to traverse this direction. Go right over the graves. I say we try to stick to the paths a little bit.
Yeah, we can stick to the path.
How about we go down this way?
I appreciate what you said about the connotation of sort of spookiness and death with cemeteries, which obviously the death part is, you can't really remove it, but cemeteries that are still active have such an abundance of life present. There's so many plants, and there's so many water features and things like that, and it's so beautiful that they try to surround people who are gone with like as much life as they can.
Yeah.
And that's really pleasant and beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
We just did our Norm video, and I loved what Norm said about his funeral. He was saying something like, you know, some people will say, oh, I want there to be a big party at my funeral.
Yeah.
And Norm said, I want everyone to cry and be sad. I think that's actually pretty appropriate. I want to be remembered and loved and sad when I'm gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Exactly. Now, what I find so interesting about this creepy lighting, campfire lighting here, see up my nose? What I find interesting about some cemeteries is there's definitely some that are creepier than others.
Yeah.
There's some that you just feel this palpable energy, like the one you guys have seen before, Green Acre Cemetery.
Yeah.
It's the place to be. We, Emmett and I have been there twice together for paranormal investigation, then once on my own for like a daytime grave visit for Eddie Guerrero. But that one's creepy as heck at night.
Yeah.
That one's super, super creepy.
For some reason it is, and
Yeah.
it's nice, and it shouldn't be creepy. This one I feel no ill omen at all. It feels very pleasant, very wonderful.
Yeah, coming into it, this one definitely has a pleasant feel. Yeah.
But yeah, the Green Acres for some reason always creeps us out, both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And what's weird is there's certain patches, like actually one that was really had a lot of, like, it seemed like dark clashing with the light was West Rest Haven.
Yeah.
That was one where it was like kind of nice, you know, in the front area, and then the deeper you get, the more you're like, oh, this is kind of has some darkness to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Going back to your Norm comment, I totally agree. I think it's so funny. I mean, it's nice that people want to be like, you know, when I die, I want everyone to just party, right? But that's not realistic. If it's gonna be like a forced party, or everyone's like trying to party, but they're still crying, you know.
Awkward, yeah.
But what my grandmother did, actually, to her credit, was like we had, and I think she wanted this. We had a funeral, like a regular funeral, boo-hoo, and then like a month or 2 months later, then we had like a party.
That's nice.
And that was really cool, because like you get all the grievance out, and then everyone partied down, and it was very pleasant, very fun, and it felt like a real party.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's definitely the way to do it. These are interesting. They're like the family plots we have here. Try not to get any names there, but
the statue work is really nice. There's an abundance of beautiful sculptures that you don't see a lot of in other cemeteries.
So I've never been on one of these. Have you felt any, like, I mean, obviously the sun's going down, cold fronts may be coming in with the rain, but do you feel that cold spot?
I've definitely felt stuff at a couple different locations. Some of the stuff we actually caught on video, like there was a really weird one at Rest Haven Cemetery where our EMF detector was going crazy over a grave.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And we couldn't explain it. There was nothing around
That
it.
was
And then
weird.
it like followed us, and then it felt like almost like an electric feeling, like hair on the arm standing up.
Yeah.
And that was like really creepy.
Yeah, that was creepy. I got a flashlight. You can save your power.
Oh, perfect.
So each of these little sections is maybe for a whole family, it looks like, because they have this huge last name here, and then most of this plot is empty.
Max, put on in. Do you need a light, or are you good?
I'm good. You guys pretty good with the flashlight.
This is kind of like the Green Acres stuff. Green Acres is like all of this, just like columns and columns of this. Long hallways full of these things.
Was it Max? Was it you who was telling me about that extreme, like transcendental meditation, where people have to really prove themselves and come and meditate by themselves in a cemetery for like 4+ hours a night?
Yeah,
What is that?
called the Nanamarga, and what you can join and just meditate and be a part of the community, or you can choose to become a devotee. And one of the tests that they do is they make you spend an overnight in a cemetery, and you meditate for hours. And the stories that I've heard from the monks are just insane, man.
Yeah.
Like part of the meditation is it's like an out of body experience, and you can basically beam anywhere in space, or like be anywhere. Astral projection, yeah.
I feel like at a cemetery like this, it wouldn't be as bad because you've got the street right there, and like feels like there's so much life zipping by this area.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you go to some that are like really isolated, that's when you get the spooky oogie boogie vibes. You know?
Green Acres was screaming. Like the back of Green Acres, sleeping there.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh wow, beautiful. You know what? I mean, this is not at all what it should be, but this kind of reminds me of like a mall. The architecture.
In many
and the
ways,
marble,
it is.
You know what I mean?
It's
I guess it is.
It's a mall for the no longer living.
Yeah.
Maybe their spirits roam around and they look for the pack sun.
That's right. You're going to the food court.
You know? I just don't get it. I'm not hungry anymore. You gotta laugh.
It just goes right through you.
You gotta laugh.
I can eat all I want, but I'm never full.
A lot of piano references in it.
Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of musicians of this.
Yeah. Maybe we should get you out of here.
Even pianists die eventually.
Even pianists die. Oh no, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
But the cool part is their music lives on. As long as it's
it's very true.
Yeah, this is actually very beautiful. All joking aside, man.
A man amounts to the work he leaves behind.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. You know, I was thinking about that recently with the passing of Norm, because we did, that whole remembrance of Norm Macdonald, and he was one of the best, man. And it was still hitting me even just a couple days ago. I was thinking, man, I can't believe he's gone. But thinking about it, I was like, man, think how many people there are in the world who are hilarious like that nobody ever gets to hear.
Yeah.
Like, we just got so blessed to be able to have someone like Norm hit it big and, have an outlet for his comedy and everything. Yeah. But think how many thousands and thousands of people like that never get their shot, never take their chance. Yeah. And there's probably thousands of Norms. Well, I mean, no one will be Norm, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
People who are
potential for
very talented that just never get hurt,
Yeah.
So, post your shit, guys.
And I feel like people like that are even getting a little oppressed. Just to say things that are hot takes are getting more dangerous.
Absolutely, yeah. Look at that over there. Wow. Doesn't it look impressive? It is. Now, I don't know if this is open.
I just wanted to peek inside.
Yeah, this
is where they keep the urns.
The urns.
Oh, okay.
You gotta earn it if you want to go in. Bit of a thinker. Would you like to check?
Looks all.
And here we go.
I'm glad you checked.
All right, guys.
Let's get that ashy stuff. All right. Sorry, right. It's just a new respectful.
Yeah.
What
about you guys? Are you guys gonna get buried or burned?
Something creeps me out about being buried. I don't want my body
cremated 110.
I want my body like gone as soon as possible. Like as soon as I die, just like evaporate me.
Yeah. Same. Cremation all the way.
Yeah, I feel that Bethany's at peace here too with her family.
That's good. That's nice. That's nice. I got to say, in all the times we've come to these different cemeteries, these have never been open. because usually we come after hours because we don't want to, you know, run into anyone mourning their family or friends or anything like that. But yeah, we've never been able to come in here. So actually being able to come into an area where they have people's ashes interred.
Oh, we got a Star Trek fan over here.
Oh, there we go. Oh, very cool.
There's something sort of chillingly personal about this because all these little sets almost look like someone's like dresser, like what they'd have, you know?
Yeah,
Like all the family photos and everything.
I definitely feel that.
It's like very personal.
This guy loved the Cubs.
Yeah.
Over here. I just assume it's a guy. I'm right.
Yeah.
But
The real man's man.
yeah.
It's very overwhelming because it's all these really personal items and pictures all packed together.
And it hits you when you see, and like with all due respect to this guy here, you see like his sunglasses.
Yeah, right.
And you see his, you know, he was, you know, pretty young guy, you know. Wow, he was actually younger than us when he passed away. This poor guy.
Wow.
Yeah, but hopefully he died doing what he loved, man. But
I wonder if it ever gets boring being a spirit.
hopefully
If you're not stuck in one place, you know, as long as they can fly around.
float around. Yeah, that's what I hope for. I just hope that it's stimulating. You know, that there's plenty of things to do.
If it is boring, at least maybe we're providing some entertainment for some of these.
I've never had that thought before. Wow. But dude, that's an interesting thought.
How many people come and vlog like this? Not many.
Not very many.
Was this dude a judge?
Well, this guy had the right idea. They put a bottle of gin in here that's called Death's Door. Take a look at that. This guy had the right sense of humor. Richard W. Nash and Patricia Pat. Jake.
Oh man, you got it over here.
Oh boy, this one's got a cell phone in here.
Oh really? A cell phone?
A Yankees hat. It was a flip phone. This guy passed away in 2010. Michael.
Wow. Yeah, this one will be close to home for us.
With all due respect, guys. Wow. The
Toy lightsaber.
oh my god.
Wow, isn't that weird?
One of us.
Oh, a little too close for comfort.
Boy.
That's what mine would look like. Yeah.
Well, you know, it just blows my mind is like, you come into these places and you think of it as, you know, spooky, and you think of it as a cemetery, and you think of it as, you know, random ashes, but you know, it's hard to wrap your mind around these being real people.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
But they are, I mean, they were. And this is like tidbits of their character left behind and their physical life, you know?
Exactly.
But it's crazy to think this was someone's Emmett, this was someone's Ben, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, this one really hits home.
Yeah.
Hope he had the high ground.
Yeah.
You know what I find kind of interesting here? It doesn't seem like it either seems like they're super old or they died way too young. I don't see that many people. I don't see that many like 70-year-olds passing away. It seems like people that were like 32 and then people that were like 92. It doesn't seem like there's much in between, which is very strange. You know?
What would your urn display have? Mine would have the Oblivion shirt. For sure.
Mine.
The Hawaiian shirt.
My urn display.
Yeah.
God. Probably have a stogie in there.
Yeah,
I'd probably have a stogie. I'd probably have, I don't know, maybe a camera. Maybe a camera in there would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Spider-Man action figure.
Oh, a record of some kind.
Or Moon Knight action.
Moon Knight would be cool.
Yeah,
something Spidey related.
Yeah.
Maybe a vinyl 45.
Yeah.
Something. But let's not worry about that for another 60, 70 years. Yeah.
Certainly not.
Yeah, please. That's all I have.
I went and visited the cemetery that my great-great-grandparents were buried at
Oh, really?
last summer in Maine.
How was that?
It's definitely heavy at that particular
I
cemetery.
want to see.
The old ones are intense, man.
I
Yeah.
want to see if I can turn the lights off.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, this place is sort of secured. I don't know if we should mess with it yet.
Well,
I like you're thinking, but
Yeah. Hey, a troll. Troll, very cute. You love the trolls.
oh wow, that's really highly troll themed. I still
You
have.
see what I mean on the ages, though. No disrespect, but man, a lot of these people is either radically old or kind of cut down in their prime.
My first car that I still drive was before Ben's, and your mom put a lucky troll in it, and it has like blue hair, and it's
Lucky
still in there.
trolls, you know, the origin of the trolls, I have a troll in my car as well, and you should have one in yours too. The origin of the troll is when I was a little kid, probably about, I don't know, 8 maybe, we had a van that was stolen. And my mom had, because she always liked toy trolls like that just for fun, she had a little one in there just for the heck of it. That car got stolen, got it back, the only thing that was missing from it was a little troll. And she always said the troll sacrificed itself to get the car back. So it's like good luck to have a troll like that in your car. So get a troll, everybody.
Beautiful, yeah.
We'll make some unfazed trolls.
We will, yeah. Give them little t-shirts.
Yeah. It's like internet trolls, like the incarnation of them coming to life. All right, let's continue, but no disrespect to anyone here. Thank you for letting us visit.
Yeah.
Also, follow us on YouTube.
That too.
They're always connected to the internet.
Yep.
They're emitting Wi-Fi.
It's a singularity.
What if all internet trolls are actually just people who passed away?
Oh man, there's a Netflix show.
Yeah. Oh wow, there's like a little.
Oh, I thought
Place where you can sit down with an umbrella and everything.
I just smelled cigarette smoke real strong.
Oh, I was smoking before.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was a penis statue for a moment. The umbrella. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Like, oh, that's interesting.
The phallic statue.
Oh wow.
These are always interesting to me, the ones that are not used yet.
Yeah, it's kind of it's creepy. They're waiting, you
It's
know.
a cue.
Yeah.
They're waiting for their forever. Oh, look, dude, look at this. There's actually, you know what's wild? There's only one. What is this? Like a mail slot or a prayer something?
Oh, maybe it's to leave messages to the deceased.
Oh.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe we can write a letter to Santa.
There is a lock back there though, so it's like someone.
Oh, maybe, or maybe
Well,
don-
they probably
donations.
just have to take them out. Well, maybe donations.
Donations,
Yeah.
maybe. This is interesting. Only one person at the tip top.
Jay Stamper.
Oh, Stamper. I knew a Stamper. A Tyler Stamper.
At least he has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, that was fun.
I knew it.
Insert eye roll here.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Good for him. That's the thing. A lot of people, you know, that ever get mad about us joking around in the cemetery. It's like, nah, man, you got to have humor. Like, this is a part of life. Death is a part of life. It's like, obviously we're respectful, but if I see an opportunity to crack a joke, I'm gonna crack a joke.
Yeah. So what is this? What is this? It's beautiful, but
It looks like those are little gravestones, like maybe people that were cremated. These are just like little memorial stones. A lot of this feels like it hasn't been used yet. Like this is a very fresh, new cemetery. This looks like where the Terminator transports from the future to now.
yeah, I was about to say you like stand on this and it teleports you somewhere.
Yeah.
Begin healing. This is where you come to heal.
You come down here. And this is where you come into existence. And you manifest.
Yeah.
Connecting, reflecting, celebrating. Dove?
Hearing.
Hearing, sharing, seeing,
gathering.
gathering. What is it for? I feel like feeling should be in here somewhere. Is feeling in there? See, feeling's not in here. They messed up.
It's sort of asymmetrical. I don't like that.
Would you guys?
There's 4 on this side and 3 on that side.
Would you guys like to go see the obligatory hearse?
Yeah.
Yeah. The obligatory. He's all bummed about being there. He's like a car's hearse. Oh man.
What's interesting about these, like right here, not in use yet. Or maybe this is just a rest area.
No, I think you're right. Because I mean, look at these. There's each a section.
Eventually,
and over
yeah.
there, there's some gates. So it looks like those ones are used.
Well, you know what I always wonder about is if when the roots get too big and they start creeping into the coffins, the trees when there's a tree.
I wonder how they. Yeah.
Oh, we got a bell here. Is this a bell?
What that is?
No, not a bell.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a bell. Percussion play.
How does that work? Welcome to my neighborhood. I don't want to do it. Oh, sweet.
Let's get the musician on it.
I'm trying to figure out what the scale is. It's a pentatonic scale. Yeah, it's cool. Huh, nice.
That's really neat.
I have to say, this is the most peaceful cemetery and non-creepy feeling one I think I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I'd love to be buried here. You know, when I'm dead.
Yeah. No sooner or later.
Yeah, it's such a strange, glaring thing that we all have to face one day, but it's always just like, let's push that back as far as possible, please.
Yeah, right?
You-
Oh, they have a little calligraphy thing. What do you call this?
Beautiful. It's a Zen garden.
Yeah.
Or it's a back scratcher, depending.
It is very beautiful here. It feels very welcoming and inviting and pleasant. It's
very zen and stuff.
It is very zen and stuff.
If you're looking for a plot, consider it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this another musical one over here?
That's a windmill.
Ah, we could make it musical. Oh, does it keep going? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like one of those figure 8 windmills.
Well, no, look, it looks like the cemetery. I didn't know the cemetery kept. I thought it ended. Well, first of all, let's go take a look at the hearse.
Oh, is that what that was?
Some huge. Oh, then there's like porta potties back there. That's what we want to see. The porta potty.
The Puerto Penasco potty.
The porta.
All right, I have a would you rather. Would you rather have to drive around in a used hearse, like let's say it's been used for like 10 years, and that's your mode of transportation? You don't have to carry any bodies with you, but you just know that it's carried bodies in it for 10 years.
Right.
That's your ride. That's your ride. Would you rather do that or have to drive a Ferrari, but a bunch of kids were murdered in?
Well,
First.
Hearse, of course.
this particular hearse is kind of.
A van-esque.
Yeah, I was like, you could go on like a family trip in this hearse.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
I think the murder of Ferrari would just feel horrible.
Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah.
least this one, you know, hopefully most of them are peaceful.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's for taking your kids to the T-ball game.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Taking your kids to the dead ball game.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's something about a hearse, boy. It's someone's last ride.
Yeah.
Witnessing it is such a sad and strange thing.
Yeah.
You know.
But this model is really casual looking.
You know what's really
You
interesting?
blink and you miss it.
Never seen a hearse with a roof rack.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's in case they don't fit. They can put them on top.
Well, you're not bringing anything with you.
There's a pillow there. You think it's for the? Oh man, it's got the bed in there and everything. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
That's weird. Okay, never mind.
Max, would you like to come and look from this thing?
Holy shit. That's kind of chilling. It's got like a rose on there and everything.
Whoo! Max, would you like to come over here?
Oh, dude, that's yeah, that's weird.
It's a bit much.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, you just got to figure it's someone's
Yeah.
it's someone's last ride, you know.
Jesus.
Their last ride. And yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard to look at.
It's not very stylish. I
No.
think Volvo made a pretty good hearse for a while in the early 90s.
Yeah. What I find so interesting about this,
They did.
you know what I find interesting about this is most times when it's a hearse, you know what? When it's a hearse, they have something that can roll the casket out. This is probably what goes to get the people after they pass away, and they lay them down without a casket.
Oh.
That's why it has a pillow
Oh, I
and a
see.
bed. And
Oh, that's kind of weird.
And-
so it's like a fresh.
Well, this is a mortuary, and over
Oh.
here they did a open casket in there for when I was here.
I'm not gonna lie, it's maybe a little sick.
Yeah, it's
I've
weird.
got-
I don't like it. It's very like
Yeah, it's very
close. You know.
It's a little too
Very
real.
close,
Yeah. Oh, you got really nauseous. Oh man. Oh boy, that was a little too close to home.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I feel like we should have known something like that was gonna be in there, but it's still like when you see it, it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man, that did not make me feel well at all. Oh boy. Oh man.
Big slabs of stone over here. And you're right, they look very new and shiny.
Very, very new.
Yeah.
Very new.
You've been spotted.
That's frightening, Jesus Christ. You've been spotted. What are we playing, like a stealth game? Jesus Christ.
You've been spotted. When you and your special friend finally meet, you cling together in joyous reunion, never to be parted again, ever. The happy kisses rain upon your face. Your hands again caress the beloved head, and you look once more into the trusting eyes of your pet.
Oh, it's
So
a
long
pet
gone from
cemetery.
your life, but never absent from your heart. Then you cross Rainbow Bridge together. Oh, God,
Oh,
heartbreaking.
babies.
Heartbreaking babies.
No, I can't do it when it comes to the babies.
Oh, Lord,
I
let's
can't
go
do
visit the angels.
Oh.
The fuzzy angels. I'm so sorry.
We know all of these animals went to heaven.
All of them. Except for that one dog that mauled someone.
Cujo?
You ever buried a pet at an actual cemetery before?
No.
I always bury them like in the backyard or something. you
Yeah.
know.
Somewhere close.
Well, you know. Is it a little close?
Emmett's a psycho.
That's what we've always
Sometimes
done.
other people's pets. Sometimes my neighbors.
Sometimes I'll go out and find them.
No, no. Most of my pets, we've taken to like the animal hospital when they passed away, and then they get cremated. Yeah, the only dog that I remember ever burying, I didn't bury him, was at my grandparents' house up in Prescott. And I was probably like, I want to say like 7 maybe, and she passed away right then and there. And then I remember my grandpa burying her the next day, and that was like, you know, hard to watch.
Yeah.
You know, like you saw it. It was like one where I was in the house, and I saw him like wheeling her out with a wheelbarrow, and it was just like so tragic. You know,
it's really tough burying the animal.
Really
being,
tough,
like,
yeah.
putting their body on the ground. It's like
so tragic. Yeah.
When you buy an animal, you're kind of you're gonna outlive the animal in most cases.
Yeah. That's why you should get a turtle.
Get a tortoise, and then it'll mourn your death.
Exactly, and then it'll be very confused, poor thing. Did you know Stallone still has the turtles from Rocky 1?
Oh my God.
He still has them. The ones from the movie, still in his house.
Are they turtles or tortoises?
Turtles.
Turtles?
They're like little, smaller turtles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize the smaller turtles had the long lifespan thing.
Stamina.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, at least they were tiny in the movie. Maybe they grew
Oh,
to bigger tortoises.
I'd like to see it.
Fact check me, guys. Yeah, it's really tough losing a pet, man. It's as hard as losing a person sometimes.
This is the behind the scenes.
All right, here's the real.
Sometimes harder.
Here's the real nitty gritty here. Oh boy, we always find this, don't we?
I know we do.
Oh, this is where they put all the decorations.
It's weird. I'm getting the urge to light up with smoke. God, how much propane do they use? Why do they need so much? I wonder if it's because the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a friend who his whole family's in the mortuary business,
Oh really?
and I'm pretty sure they're mob affiliated.
Oh, that would be convenient. That would be convenient.
Oh dang, we even got some graves back here.
Yeah.
So how does this work? You know what?
It looks like he's getting moved, maybe, because he was gone a year
You know what
ago.
I wonder about some of these? I think sometimes maybe they make an error, like Thomas James over here. What if his birthday was actually like 1961, and then they're like, ah, crap, and then they got to go in and redo it. You know? So I don't know if he's actually buried here.
It's a badass headstone, though.
And I also wonder, I think
a
this is the
KTM?
stuff like when people leave items at a gravesite, eventually they get removed. Maybe they just come, like, throw them back here. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it's weird. So odd. And all these boxes. I don't know if all these little kids. What is this?
Baby caskets?
Jesus Christ.
Are they?
I think they are, yeah.
Or maybe for
I mean, what else could they look like?
puppets?
I don't know, man.
I
don't think they.
Yeah, I think he's right. It's just
Babies?
I don't want to believe it, you know.
Maybe babies. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's really weird, yeah.
That's a tough one.
Woo!
Well, at least hopefully with the babies, they don't know what hit them. It was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
wham, bam,
Babies are pretty dumb. They probably don't know.
bang.
In the reserve of dirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, that hearse really knocked me. For
Yeah.
A little bit. That was-
Oh man. I always, tell Ben when we come to these things, when we see all the dirt, that my brother Max and I, always used to play in the dirt mounds when we visited people, and we were so young we didn't even think of what it was for. We'd like climb up them and play like Army Man.
You hear that?
Yeah,
What?
it did. Sound like a rabbit or something.
Some crackling over there.
Oh really?
I don't know.
Oh.
There's a bit of wind tonight, though. You know, it's always kind of weird, though, seeing like those lights, that are just always going.
Oh yeah, that is weird. They're still going back there.
All be used. Yeah, this is yeah. So this is that's what they lay on top of the coffin, right? Or this
The coffin goes into that, I think.
The coffin goes into this, and then
To preserve the coffin
obviously,
in the body.
obviously we can't lift this; it's too heavy.
Yeah.
I could lift it with a pinky, but yeah,
It is.
very heavy.
Yeah.
Feeling tired?
Or she blows. Crazy.
Goodness.
They're just poured out of concrete.
Emmett, for old time's sake, up the hill.
There's a little flower in here. Wow. There you go.
Alright,
This is
behind-
like hay over here. Right, yeah. Oh, we got.
Oh!
Oh, it's just like an empty plot. Yeah. Yeah, we'd play soldiers. Oh! There you go. Hey.
We up here. We out there.
King of the hill. We out here. They keep sliding.
We got 2 kings and a kick-ass duke.
Oh man.
Now the trouble is getting down.
That's right.
I think you just got to kind of just go for it.
Full.
Matt, you okay with the camera back?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Action slide. Action slide.
Solid. All right.
Chain's collapsing.
Whoa. Get out of there, Nate.
That's a good turnaround point.
This is a good turnaround point, yeah. Well, I think we've seen all there is to see here.
This was a nice one. It was a very inviting one, which is what you want. From
It
a
was.
cemetery.
Would you like to go a little deeper and try to contact anyone, or do you want to not at this one?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go back to the dark area and just try to do a little Q&A. Pet cemetery, very sad.
Yeah.
Very
Were
sad.
those all pets or over there? Are those all pets?
Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
pets.
it was like best friend and
Oh,
stuff. So yeah.
It's the Rainbow Bridge. That'd be a fucked up name to give a person.
What?
Best friend.
Oh yeah. Remember that Seinfeld episode? Man's best friend. Jerry, I want something like that on mine.
Oh, it looks like they would put pamphlets and brochures.
They do have some pamphlets and brochures.
This is kind of interesting. Is this the Jewish?
The Healing Garden.
Remember we learned that
Oh,
those
the rocks, yeah.
I wonder if this is the Jewish tradition. Or maybe it was a fountain at one time, I don't know.
Must be the Jewish tradition.
Perhaps. Oh, yeah?
It's an air compressor condenser.
So that circular thing that had all those like adjectives,
Uh-huh.
that's supposed to be a metaphor for the grieving process
Oh, really?
Mhm.
and all the different steps, and you feel like you're going in a circle.
Oh,
Yeah, it's interesting.
interesting. Well, I think a good place to kind of do our little investigation. I almost want to go into the urn room again, but I feel like it's so bright.
The urn room was intense.
Yeah.
I will say.
Do you want to go in there and try to pull the spirit out?
If you want to. We
Let's
don't
do
have much luck with the apps.
Let's try it.
Do you have one?
I have the same one as
Okay,
last
cool.
time. Yeah.
We can try it.
Let's do it. You're welcome to turn the camera off for a bit, Max. So I'll probably have to find a new one.
I built a device that's meant to give you early warning of thunderstorms.
Oh yeah?
It's a Tesla device, and
It's kind of like an EMF.
well, he said that there were voices coming through it that could not be explained, and
Wait, through your device specifically?
the one that I rebuilt.
Oh my god.
Mine doesn't work very good. I actually
Yeah.
need to redo the coils, but yeah, you just process it a bunch, and there's crazy stuff that comes through it.
Holy shit.
Well, hang on. Let's see. Are you still recording or no?
Yeah.
All right. We can go ahead and turn off and let me make sure I have the Apple cinematic on. Did it lock?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe we came right at the last second or something.
Oh, wow. So we can't get back in. Okay.
Wow.
How about, I don't want to talk about it, actually. Well, how
Yeah.
about we go back up this way and just play with the spirit box up here?
Yeah, sure. That urn room is overwhelming. It's
Oh, well, look,
there's
there's
something
an
about it.
Easter egg grave.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say.
This would be cool. I would want a tree. Some people are
Yeah.
buried and then like their body fertilizes a tree.
Yeah.
If I wasn't cremated, I would do that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something about just being preserved in a box that creeps me out.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we should all be cremated together.
I agree. Let's do it together, guys. Cremation party. Whoa.
I want to be put on a boat and
like a Viking
just,
funeral?
yeah, just douse it with gasoline.
Going out to sea seems nice.
Yeah.
But it'd be a good whale food.
Have the
Okay,
people
so-
shoot the flaming arrows at the bow.
So the
and then you-
spirit.
Yeah,
That's tight. Yeah.
The,
That would be super
the
cool.
spirit box is being prepared. So
Cool.
is it like acclimating?
it's acclimating, yeah. It's searching, scanning radio frequencies, searching electronic voice, tuning radio frequencies, adjusting the EMF detector.
Look. I'm always hesitant to sit on the benches. I feel like I can't.
I get
it's
you.
weird. There's like text on the top of it. I'm like,
Yeah,
ah.
and then there's like spiders.
I flew the drone through here.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Looking forward to action shots.
Oh, very cool. We will include that footage for sure, man. Hey, look at the lizard way up there. Check him out.
Oh, a gecko. Here, put the light to the side a little bit. It's getting blown out. I can't see shit.
All right, let's go ahead and start the session. Like I said, now we don't have the best
Here,
luck.
let's sit down in a little circle.
Sure. So we don't have the best luck with these ever, but
We're circling the drain,
might as well
boys.
try. All right, guys. So we're gonna begin our little spirit session here. Like I said, we don't always have the best luck with this, but we figured when in Rome. Max, would you like to kick us off with any questions for anyone in the area?
This one's really tough to decipher. You can get a few phrases out here and there, but
Yeah.
I'll let you ask your question first, then we'll turn the volume up. Go ahead.
I just want to talk to my friend who's buried here, and I want to know, are you at peace?
that was something.
Sounded like a more feminine voice.
It was a statement about her. It was I'm something.
I just felt it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's here with us right now? What do you see? Do you guys have like a party going on around us? All right, let's try something simple. Yes or no question. Is there more than one person with us right now watching us?
Something about death.
7? All right, say that again. All right, you sound a little aggressive.
That was interesting.
What's your name? I want to talk to you. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Wow. Did you get goosebumps?
No, but that was definitely interesting.
All right, who just said that? It sounded very aggressive. I want to talk to you. What's your name? Get the kids out of here. I want to talk to the tough guy. What's your name? The guy talking about death. Come back. Unless you're scared. Are you scared to talk to us? Are you a coward? It's okay if you're scared. You're not scared? Oh, there's something of death. That's who I want to talk to. Tell us more. Tell us about death.
It sounded like when you said, "Are you scared?" At first you said, "I said no," and then it cut out, and then you said something about death.
Okay.
It was almost like you were responding.
Is there any good part to death? Like after you die, is there any fun part? Do you have any happiness now that you're deceased? Me? I don't know if it's that or if it's all of them trying to put. It's almost like 80 people trying to talk through one phone. It's like, "Mah."
I just feel
Behind you. Did you hear that? What's behind me? Did you get
Think,
it?
hold on. I thought I saw someone walking over there. What?
You know what's weird is the entire time Emmett was gone, this thing didn't make a noise at all.
Wow, that's actually really weird.
Didn't make any noise at all.
So there's like that wall right there.
Yeah.
I thought I saw someone walking by there, and then that's when you're like, someone behind me? And you guys know I'm not skeptical at all. When I see something, I'm not thinking, ooh, ghosts. I'm thinking like, there's a person there, there's a human being there. Like kind of what happened at Green Acres.
got sweaty palms, boys.
Oh. And I saw that thing, that's why I freaked out, because I thought someone was going to tell us to leave.
Yeah.
There was nothing there. I just had the exact same thing happen just now.
That's weird.
I 100% saw someone walking over there.
All right.
Weird.
Well, let's try this again. Was someone walking over there? All right, shush. One at a time, or we're gonna leave. One at a time. Who was that walking? What's your name? Was that someone? Oh, did you see my flashlight roll?
Yeah, I did that earlier actually too.
All right.
I got a different spirit box. You want to try mine for a second? Change it up?
All right. Last chance to say anything intelligible. This one's going away. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. How is this for lighting? Hello? Oh. Toy train.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Gary Coleman, toy train.
Yeah.
I definitely felt the heaviness for a second there.
What do you think about the drone? It's pretty cool.
Had you guys ever seen anything like that before? Anything flying around like that? So close, aside from a plane?
I just hope you enjoyed it and it wasn't bothersome.
Fine.
What's the first thing you see when you die? Mary? Is it like the Virgin Mary? Is there a heaven and hell?
Do you have any tips on how we can grow our YouTube channel?
As long as it's steady.
Yeah. They sound kind of insane to me.
Hi.
I'm getting more action from yours now.
Yeah. Yeah, way more.
Anyone have any family that they want to talk to? Did anyone go to war? World War II? Vietnam? Afghanistan? Iraq?
Saw what?
Is there someone over here in this corner watching us?
Do you prefer silk flowers or real ones?
That sounds like a kid going crazy on a sugar rush. Do you like people visiting here?
No.
I heard yes and no.
Yeah.
Do you want us to leave? Do you want to play?
Do you want me to fly the drone through here one last time?
If you could come back and live again, what's something you would do differently? It was enough? Did you hear it?
So he's like satisfied with our urge, I guess?
What's something someone else would do differently if you could come back to life? What's something you would change?
My thinking was like, I don't want to be doing this if someone's here, so that's why I got up to go see who was here, and then there was just like no one there. Like I saw we were sitting over there, and I saw like this. Clear as day. It was weird. Really weird, man.
All right, we're going to leave here. Do you have any final words? Any last requests? This is your last chance. We're not going to come through again for a long, long time, if ever. Oh, Emma saw something. All right. I'm going to keep the spirit box going if you want to talk.
Look, there's the door where they put all the...
Oh, yeah. It's the fun door.
That was weird, man. That was definitely weird.
All right, we're going to say our goodbyes on the spirit box. Last chance to say anything, anyone? Say goodbye.
One last, do you want me to fly the drone one more time?
Maybe.
I think it's a yeah.
Sounds like the kids want it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it for the kids. Everyone else, goodbye. You cannot follow us. Take care.
That's a nice breeze.
Gotta be firm with them. Yeah, it is beautiful. It was actually pretty hot when I put on this extra layer, and now I'm like, ooh, glad I have it. Gotta be Saw that centipede. Alright guys, you want to head back?
Yeah.
Alright. I say we take one last loop by the mausoleum. Is that what they call it? The mausoleum with the This one I'm really glad we got to go in. It was, you know, all joking aside, man, it was very heavy. It was very powerful.
Yeah, that room is really intense.
Very powerful, yeah. There's so much energy there. And I think there's just so many...
It's so personal. There's so many faces.
Yeah,
That's
so many
I think that's the thing. There's so many of these faces staring at you from like
Yeah.
every single... It's creepy because of all the pictures. It's really overwhelming.
You want to go up by the mess
Peek
hall?
in here, see what's in here.
I think this is where they have...
Just the cafeteria.
Yeah, this is where they had the ceremony.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
The piano.
The not a ceremony. It's called a
Eulogy.
Viewing?
Or not eulogy.
Yeah.
The viewing and the...
yeah. There was a eulogy.
You know what I'm talking about.
Beautiful, man. Wow, it's really beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It looks like a lobby for a nice hotel.
I usually don't like going to. I've avoided a lot of funerals. Just
I agree.
it's
yeah,
hard for
very
me to
important.
go to them.
I think around this area, yeah, there'd be like a viewing and...
There's a picture of a couple over there. Is that like a recent?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of Yeah, it's one of those weird things. It's like just a very strange reality. It's something. You know, I was thinking about funerals. Like I said earlier, it's like no one wants to be there. You know, especially the person who's dead. It's like who they're there celebrating the life of. Literally, no one wants to be at a funeral.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a shitty part of reality. But that's how you gotta live life, guys. You gotta live life and love those people that are in your life that you care about. Let them know that you love them.
Life is precious.
Life is precious, man.
Man, I need to get a second camera on me when we do this stuff to see if I can catch any of those like
Yeah.
movement.
But we'll have one
So
soon.
crazy, yeah.
We'll have one soon.
Should do like a GoPro chesty or something.
Yeah, I really should. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're
Even
getting.
though they look dorky.
Jesus, that was like 100%.
Yeah.
That was
We're getting a little bit more equipment, so hopefully mid-October you guys will see a little uptick in the quality. But anyway, guys, Emmett, any closing remarks? Max?
It's definitely the nicest cemetery we've been to. I think it obviously hit us a little closer for a number of reasons, and that the urn room was really intense.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't get any creepy vibes until we started doing the talk box session, obviously.
Yeah.
'Cause that's when that stuff happens. But otherwise, I think it's just a beautiful cemetery, and you know, I don't know, makes you think.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was really nice to, you know, come back and see the gravestone of a loved one, and you know, pay the respects to the dead, and yeah, this is really nice. I think I'll do this more often.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is nice. Those lights just went on over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The area we were sitting doing the talk box session, all those lights just turned on right now.
That's interesting.
And before, yeah, we were sitting in darkness.
Yeah,
So
we did a flashlight out. Yeah.
that's very interesting. Very interesting. So all in all, yeah, a very interesting cemetery. This one, like Emmett said, like Max said, not creepy at all. There was, I mean, a few kind of unsettling feelings where we got chills over there in that little, you know, half mausoleum thing, whatever you want to call it. But the rest of the place felt very calm, very at peace, and I didn't feel anything super creepy. I'm glad we checked it out, though, and I hope you guys enjoyed this paranormal investigation. And we plan to do more. Lots of good content coming to you in October. And like, subscribe, and remain unfazed. Love you guys. Here he is. Max Masano flying his drone. Here he is, everyone.
Oh,
Here's
Mr. Man.
Oh, shit. Oh. He's doing tricks. Whoa. Hide from it, hide from it.
I had a really weird person at my house last night.
Really weird what?
Person.
You got some good footage there. Whoa. Oh, wow. Look at that.
You do the thing that where you like a Ray Charles head thing.
You like move with the movement of the, yeah. The
I do that sometimes. Like
When I'm in need, she give me money. Oh, dude, you gotta, wow, look at the shot of that hearse, my goodness. Oh, dude, some of the, wow. That was sick. That was